Now, the next one, the next transit of the moon is when it reaches a position that creates an opposition with this two here. Those two here are the black moon and Vesta. And that will be on the 19th of July at 5 in the morning universal time. I've called it discovering a secret or being a victim of a lie. Woohoo! Yes, the secret is represented by the black moon, but the lie as well, because Vesta, which is next to it, represents our need to preserve harmony and balance as much as possible, so well-being, more or less, in our life. So we may be prepared to lie to make sure that we preserve that, you know. And that preservation is not just for ourselves, it may be also for the other person or other people concerned, so that the relationship doesn't suffer. But if we lie, we may, of course, have to accept the consequences. But that also shows that someone may lie to you in order to preserve or restore or, you know, harmony and well-being in the relationship. That will be for you to decide, of course, which is which. Once again, I don't know your life, but you will most probably understand what I mean when you're in the situation around the 19th of July, very early in the morning. But, well, it can happen anytime during the day because the moon, as you can see, is at 12 degrees. So that means that it had entered the sign Taurus about 24 hours before, and it will remain in Taurus for about, 30 hours? So for those 2.5 days while the moon transits in Taurus, it is going to affect directly the energy of the black moon and Vesta. So you'll need to really be careful not to say anything that you don't really believe or that you use to preserve. But preserving will not necessarily be a sufficient excuse for you to be forgiven if you do lie. And it will not be a sufficient excuse for the other person or people if they are the liars. Remember that.